In 1922, the USS Langley, CV-1, the United States Navy's first aircraft carrier, played a pivotal role in the development of naval aviation. It marked the beginning of organized carrier air operations. By 1943, the evolution of naval aviation and carrier air wings had advanced significantly, especially during World War II, as aircraft carriers became the centerpiece of naval power. At this point, the standard composition of a U.S. Navy carrier air wing reflected the intense demands of the Pacific theater and the need for versatility in offensive and defensive operations. On the USS Valley Forge, CV-45, the composition of its air group evolved significantly during 1950, reflecting the changing operational needs of the early Cold War era and the onset of the Korean War. During the Vietnam War, the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II and the LTVA-7 Corsair too often operated together in coordinated strike packages, combining their complementary strengths to execute complex missions effectively. By 1975, U.S. Navy carrier air wings were undergoing a significant modernization as part of the shift toward fourth-generation aircraft and more advanced support systems, making them better equipped for the evolving threats of the Cold War. At this time, it was indeed common for shipboard air wings to include a combination of F-14 Tomcats, A-6 Intruders, and E-2C Hawkeyes, each serving a specific and crucial role. As of 2022, the composition of most modern U.S. Navy carrier air wings reflects advancements in technology, emphasizing multi-role capabilities, stealth, and precision. These air wings are predominantly made up of F divided by -18E divided by F Super Hornets and F-35C Lightning IIs, supported by specialized aircraft and unmanned systems. On-board U.S. Navy aircraft carriers, plane captains play a critical role in ensuring the readiness and safety of aircraft operations. Dressed in brown jerseys, they are responsible for maintaining direct oversight of the aircraft assigned to them, acting as a liaison between the pilots and the maintenance crews. Before each flight, pilots on board U.S. Navy aircraft carriers attend a mission briefing conducted by their wing or squadron commander. These briefings are critical for ensuring that all personnel involved in the mission are aligned, prepared, and informed about the operational parameters and contingencies. Before aircraft take off from an aircraft carrier, the captain of the carrier orders the ship to change course into the wind to facilitate safe and efficient flight operations. This maneuver is a crucial aspect of naval aviation and reflects the complex coordination required for carrier-based flight operations. After receiving the captain's order to turn the carrier into the wind for flight operations, the air boss, the officer in charge of flight operations, relays the order to the flight deck personnel to initiate the necessary preparations for aircraft launch. This coordination ensures smooth and safe operations on the flight deck, which is one of the most dynamic and hazardous environments in the Navy. Safety officers, recognizable by their white jerseys, play a crucial role in flight operations aboard aircraft carriers. Before any pre-launch checks can proceed, these officers perform comprehensive safety inspections to ensure the flight deck environment is free of hazards and that all personnel and equipment meet operational safety standards. When an aircraft is coupled to the catapult shuttle on an aircraft carrier, there is a potential risk of an accidental launch. To mitigate this risk, pilots must be prepared to apply full power at a moment's notice to ensure a safe and controlled takeoff if the catapult engages prematurely. Once all systems have been thoroughly checked and verified, the thumbs-up sign from the flight deck crew signals the catapult officer, shooter, that the aircraft is ready for launch. This gesture is a critical component of the precise coordination required for safe and efficient carrier flight operations. Once the holdback bar and launch bar are securely connected to the aircraft is placed under tension, creating a ready state for launch. This tension plays a critical role in ensuring the launch process is smooth, precise, and effective. The Jet Blast Deflector JBD, behind the Super Hornet and other aircraft on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier, serves a critical role in deflecting the powerful exhaust blast generated by jet engines during takeoff and landing. This system ensures the safety of personnel and equipment by redirecting the intense heat and pressure of the jet exhaust away from the deck and other aircraft. Once the catapult shuttle has been stopped by the water brake on the catapult rail, the aircraft is no longer being assisted by the catapult system and transitions to being fully under its own power. During a carrier-based combat mission, the pilot's continuous communication with primary flight control pre-fly, located on the top deck of the island of the carrier, plays a vital role in ensuring the aircraft's operational success, safety, and coordination with the rest of the fleet. The F/AL-18 Super Hornet is indeed much more than just an upgraded version of the original F/AL-18 Hornet. While it shares a similar design and many of the basic components with the Hornet, the Super Hornet is, in reality, a completely new aircraft with a significant number of improvements and changes in almost every aspect. While it's true that the F/AIM-18 Super Hornet operates at high speeds and is designed for high-performance maneuvers, pilots are not necessarily taught to avoid high-G maneuvers altogether. However, the aircraft is engineered with a balance of performance and safety, which means pilots are trained to manage G forces and avoid excessive G loading that could result in overstress or loss of control.